TV! Sponsored by A Taste of Cyprus, Chisholm. Now doing deliveries.
Talking about the John Fury, Micky Theo, that's been called off. And what do you feel about that? I know you're friends with John Fury.
John's a very personal friend of mine. I'm a massive fan of his son Tyson.
Yeah.
I'm friends with John's brother Peter and his boy Huey. You know, and I believe that Micky Theo was pushing for a fight. He believes he can win. He's a man of courage, you know, and he fancies his chances. But it doesn't seem to be happening, you know, and I think there's a lot of people wanting to see it happening, but I think Micky has been a little bit insulting to the man by calling him a coward and a chicken. You know, John's a fighting man, and Micky shouldn't go down that road of insulting the man and calling him a chicken. You know, if for whatever reason John doesn't want to take the fight, that's up to him. But Micky, please believe me, he's no coward and he's no chicken. So you're talking rubbish there, pal. You know, he's a fighting man, and a fighting man like yourself, Micky, shouldn't be calling a man like him a coward or a chicken. You should be a bit more respectful to him. I believe that if they were to fight, I think the big man, the good big man, always beats the good small man.
Do you think he was calling him a coward to try and draw him out?
There's other ways to promote the fight. You don't call a man a coward or a chicken, especially a fight man like John Fury. John Fury is a fight man, and he's an absolute gentleman as well. Micky Theo's golded him, he's under his skin, and he's insulted John. He doesn't need to do that. He doesn't need to insult John Fury. Spencer Brown of the EBF, who's John Fury's agent and manager, he was getting the fight set up, and they were going to fight for the NHS, which was a wonderful cause. The NHS are doing such an amazing job of what's happening with COVID. God rest the people that have died with COVID, and please God, no more die of COVID. I hope it's coming to an end. They're talking about a second wave, and it was very admirable what Micky Theo wanted to do, to fight John Fury for such a wonderful cause. But it was a shame when he got dragged into the gutter by him calling the man a coward and trying to insult him that way. You don't need to insult the man, you know, to promote the fight.
Do you think John Fury was within his rights to want to fight him in the fields? Do you think that was the solution?
The thing is, right, John Fury is a traveller, right? And the travellers used to settle their grudges. Fisticuffs in the field, the best man wins. So he's got his traditions as a traveller. Do you understand? Admirable traditions. You know, you've got to admire fighting men. They go out, they fight, they dust themselves off, the best man has won. They shake hands, it's over. Tragically now today, there's a lot of knives, a lot of gunplay, which isn't the proper way, to resolve an issue.
Fisticuffs and that's
by all means, dust yourself down, the best man wins. Shake hands afterwards. And I'm sure, old school. I'm sure that if Micky Theo and John Fury were to get it on, they would show each other respect before the fight, carnage during the fight, and then respect after the fight.
John Fury's known more for a boxer rather than a bare knuckle fighter, isn't he?
He's a travelling man, so they grow up fighting. You know, and John Fury is an absolute gentleman. He's a pleasure to be in the company of. You know.
You know him well,
Yes, he's my good friend. I'm very proud to say he's my friend. And his son, and his brother, and his nephew. You know, the Furies are a fine family. You know, look at Tyson Fury, what he's done for the mental health charity. You know, separate to his achievements as the world heavyweight boxing champion, which is amazing. What he's done for people.
British boxing.
British boxing, world boxing is amazing. But what he has done for people suffering mental health, you know, he has got a heart of platinum, don't mind gold. Tyson Fury is a wonderful, wonderful human being. And there's an old saying, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. He's a credit to his dad, he's a credit to his mum, he's a credit to his family, he's a credit to boxing. You understand? He's a fine young man. But his dad has raised him well. Do you understand? His dad has raised him well. So that's a testament and a testimony to John Fury as a man, as a father. Do you understand? He's a good man. He's a decent man. Do you understand? And he doesn't need Micky Theo calling him a coward and bok like a chicken. Do you understand? John Fury's no chicken. You know what I mean? But he has his reasons. You know, and people are saying, oh, he said he'd fight Mike Tyson. John Fury is a man of courage, and John Fury would fight any man if he was put in front of him, because he's fighting stock. He wouldn't be afraid of Mike Tyson. He didn't say beat Mike Tyson. He said he wouldn't be afraid to fight Mike Tyson. And any fighting man, any fighting woman now that walks to the ring, they've got the courage to fight anybody. They're the bravest athletes in the world. Promoters try to sell the fight on personal differences. 9 times out of 10, the fighter just wants to fight because he wants to prove himself as a fighter, nothing personal.
Yeah.
You know, but if Micky Theo is getting a little bit personal, he shouldn't really, because it's got the makings of a good fight.
Yeah.
It's got
a lot of interest.
It's a lot of interest, and it's a wonderful cause. It's a wonderful charity.
Yeah.
The NHS, who are angels without wings.
Yeah. It's just a shame it fizzled out for whatever reason.
Well, it's not done and dusted yet. It's not dead in the water.
Yeah.
It could happen. Spencer Brown of the EBF could make it happen.
Yeah.
John Fury could make it happen. Micky Theo seems to be fired up for it.
Yeah.
You know, admire his courage.
There's been a training video. Have you seen his new training video? Micky Theo training video?
No.
Oh yeah, he put out a video with his on the pads and stuff.
Fair play to him.
Yeah.
You know, he's kept himself in good shape. How old is he? 57?
56, 56.
Looks good for his age, you know, fair play to him. He's been a top bodybuilder. I don't know much about his boxing background. He's done the
He
doors.
hasn't had an amateur fight. He hasn't had a boxing fight yet.
John Fury's had a lot of pro fights, and
Yeah.
I'm sure he had amateur fights, and he's had plenty on the cobbles, been a traveller.
Yeah.
You know, but Micky Theo obviously fancies his chances.
Yeah.
But there's no need to be insulting Micky. Don't insult John Fury.
Okay. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, every day.
Mate. Thank you very
My
much.
pleasure.
Thank you. Boomnet TV, make
Thank
sure
you.
you
God
share,
bless everyone.
comment, like, comment, subscribe to Boomnet TV. We're out.
Boomnet TV!